Have you been thinking about moving to Charleston, South Carolina, but wondering what it's really like to live here? The beaches, the food, the charm, it all sounds amazing, right? But let's be honest, there are a few things people don't tell you up front. As someone who's lived here for over 14 years and is a realtor with the Sean Cleary team, I'm sharing the honest truth about living here in Charleston. The good, the bad, and everything in between. So let's get started. The first thing that's become a hot topic in the past few years is the traffic. It can sometimes get ridiculous. Charleston's one of the fastest growing cities in the US, so it makes sense that we have growing pains, but depending where you live, this traffic will likely affect your daily commute. Since Charleston's a coastal city, it includes multiple islands connected to each other with bridges, getting as long as 2.5 miles. The important thing to note is that the city is working every day to improve our infrastructure. By expanding roads and improving traffic patterns, I think we'll see a significant improvement in traffic flow over the next few years. In 2024, Charleston County spent about $800 million overall, and a large chunk of that went towards improving infrastructure. One major highlight was a $195 million federal grant for the Long Point Road Interchange project, which is designed to ease traffic and improve access to the port in Mount Pleasant. This is just one example, but it's clear that the city is aware of this problem and wants to invest in this infrastructure first, with a new bill proposed in February of 2025. All in all, it just shows how seriously Charleston is taking growth and long-term infrastructure planning. That leads me to my second point. Living near the coast always comes with some level of risk, and in Charleston, this primarily means staying vigilant during hurricane season and being prepared for the occasional flooding that can happen. Given Charleston's coastal location, it's no surprise that storms and heavy rains can cause some challenges, particularly in areas near marshes or low-lying neighborhoods. These areas can experience standing water after intense rainfall or during especially high tides, which locals refer to as king tides. While it's something to keep in mind, it's not something that should deter you from living in Charleston. The good news is that the city and surrounding areas have made significant strides in addressing these challenges. In most recent years, a lot of money and effort has gone into upgrading the region's infrastructure. New drainage systems have been installed, additional pump stations are being built, and the city has been working tirelessly to improve its stormwater management systems. These measures are designed to handle heavy storms more effectively, reducing the risk of flooding and making the area much more resilient in the face of adverse weather. Additionally, flood maps have been updated to reflect current conditions more accurately, giving potential homeowners and renters the opportunity to make more informed decisions when choosing where to live. These updated maps help you to understand your property's flood risks, making it easier to select a neighborhood that aligns with your comfort level and whether or not you will need flood insurance. And when it comes to protecting your property, Charleston offers solid flood insurance options like National Flood Insurance Program, or NFIP, which can provide peace of mind knowing you're covered in case of an emergency. Living in Charleston means being part of a community that is well-versed in dealing with hurricanes and floods. Locals have long had plans in place for preparing for hurricane season, and there's a strong network of support that makes the experience manageable. While the possibility of a storm or flood is something to be aware of, it's a risk that's been mitigated in many ways through infrastructure improvements and community preparedness. It's no secret that Charleston gets severe weather from time to time, and for most people, these measures make living in Charleston feel manageable, and the risk shouldn't scare you away. In fact, it's just part of the unique charm of living on the coast, where being prepared is second nature, and the reward of coastal living far outweighed the occasional stormy day. The third major drawback to consider is the rising housing market. One common concern I hear from potential buyers is everything is so expensive. And while it's true that Charleston's housing market has gotten significantly more competitive recently, there's more to the story. With so many people falling in love with Charleston's unique charm, rich history, and coastal lifestyle, demand has definitely surged, and as a result, prices have gone up. Popular areas like downtown Charleston, Mount Pleasant, and James Island can feel particularly pricey, with many buyers even being priced out of these neighborhoods. Even the rental prices have seen a sharp increase, adding to the sense that the market may be out of reach for some. However, Charleston isn't completely off limits. The good news is that the Charleston metro area is massive, spanning multiple counties and offering a wide variety of neighborhoods, each with their own unique characteristics. While it's true that some areas can feel out of budget, there are still plenty of great deals to be found in neighborhoods like Goose Creek, West Ashley, North Charleston, and some parts of Somerville and Hanahan. The key is to be flexible about where you want to live, and this is where working with a local realtor can be a game changer. The fourth drawback that often goes unmentioned when living in Charleston is the seasonal tourism. As one of the most popular tourist destinations in the country, Charleston draws visitors from all over the world. And during peak seasons, events like the Spoleto Festival are in full swing. This makes downtown become incredibly crowded. The streets are packed with people, restaurants fill up quickly, horse-drawn carriages are a common sight, and parking can turn into a bit of a challenge. It's true that living in a place that's always a top vacation hotspot can occasionally feel overwhelming, and the hustle and bustle can add a layer of frustration for residents. However, there's a silver lining. As a local, you quickly learn how to navigate around crowds, you get to know the quieter beach spots where you can unwind without the influx of visitors, and the best times to grab a table at your favorite restaurants, whether it's right when they open or after dinner rush. Locals also know the hidden parking areas that many tourists miss, so you can park without the hassle of searching for a spot in the busy downtown areas. Over time, these little tricks and insider knowledge can help you enjoy the city without getting bogged down by the tourist crowds. And let's not forget the bigger picture. Tourism is a key part of what makes Charleston such a vibrant and thriving city. The influx of visitors help fuel Charleston's world-renowned food scene, supporting the local chefs, restaurants, and markets that make the city such a culinary destination. It also plays a crucial role in preserving the city's rich history, funding efforts to maintain its historic buildings, landmarks, and unique cultural heritage. Plus, tourism supports the many events that keep Charleston's social scene lively, from festivals to performances to art shows. So while it can require some patience to deal with the crowds, it's important to remember that tourism is a big part of what makes Charleston so special. The city's energy, charm, and opportunities are all made possible by the visitors who fall in love with it each year. When you step back and look at the big picture, the perks of living in a place that's constantly in the spotlight far outweigh the occasional convenience of navigating through a crowd. After all, it's a sign of just how beloved and desirable Charleston really is. Lastly, if you're new to the South, Charleston summers will probably take you by surprise. From April all the way through September, it can get incredibly hot. And the humidity, well, that's something that really sets the area apart. It can feel like a thick, heavy blanket wrapping around you, making the air feel thick and sticky. This climate is something that many new arrivals aren't prepared for, especially those used to drier conditions. Add to that our fair share of pests, mosquitoes, palmetto bugs, and the infamous no-see-ums. It's no wonder that the hot, humid summers can feel overwhelming at first. It's understandable that many newcomers may find the heat a little tough to adjust to. But here's the thing, while the summer heat can definitely be intense, Charleston's locals have learned to handle it, and over time you'll find ways to cope too. For starters, you'll quickly notice that nearly every home here features a screened porch, which is a perfect place to relax while keeping the bugs at bay. You'll also see ceiling fans running non-stop in homes with elevated porches that catch whatever breeze comes through, giving you a refreshing escape from the heat. Air conditioner is another must-have here, ensuring that indoor spaces stay cool and comfortable. And when it comes to bugs, Charleston is well equipped for the task. Many new construction neighborhoods are treated regularly for pest control, and a lot of homeowners incorporate routine maintenance to keep the critters in check. There is a huge variety of pest control companies here, and residents can contact the Charleston County Department of Environmental Health for information on pest control issues if they become a problem. While summers are undoubtedly warm, they're not the only season Charleston has to offer. In fact, one of the best parts about living here is how mild the winters are, with only short, cold spells that rarely last long. This makes Charleston an ideal place for those who prefer a more temperate climate overall. And let's not forget about the spring and the fall, when the weather is absolutely perfect, mild, with crisp, cool mornings and warm afternoons that make it the ideal time to be outside. Whether you're walking through historic streets, enjoying the waterfront views, or spending time in one of the many parks, the spring and fall seasons are perfect for taking in the beauty of the Lowcountry. Of course, you'll also have the beach just a short drive away, providing a quick and easy way to cool off and enjoy the beautiful scenery year-round. From warm summer nights spent on the porch of the beach to the gorgeous weather during the cooler months, Charleston's climate is something you can definitely adjust to with time. Once you settle in and embrace the rhythm of the season, you'll come to appreciate the laid-back lifestyle that comes with it. After all, the heat, the bugs, and the humidity are just part of what makes Charleston's charm so unique, and the perks, like coastal living and stunning natural beauty, make it all worth it. This is what my 14 years of experience living here has shown me when it comes to the drawbacks of living in Charleston, but the pros far outweigh the cons. If you have any questions about moving to Charleston, don't hesitate to give me a call. As one of the top real estate teams in Charleston, we want to earn your business and be your resource for real estate. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date on everything Charleston.